Howdy there, this is John Gaxey with 10 Minute Real Food, and today I have a chicken chili for you, under 10 minutes. So let's take a look. Alright, so to start off with, we are going to start with our chicken. So today we're doing an easy chili, and as you know, many of you might know, chili can take hours to cook, and of course it's worth it. But sometimes you don't have hours, you don't have that much time. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to season our chicken. We're going to put some pepper, some salt, and I have my little Foreman grill here running. Nice, it's getting nice and warm. So I just want to rub the chicken, make sure it gets all nicely seasoned. If you like to spice it up a little bit, you can add different seasonings, whatever you'd like. Not a problem. And I bought these in strips because I obviously don't have a lot of time to cook them, but I want to make sure that I get them nicely cooked, and they'll be nice. They'll be ready in strips, and I could always cut them in cubes, or I could just leave them as is. There we go. Close that up. Now I gotta wash my hands. Very nice. Now we're going to get started with our cooking. So I'm going to put this on medium heat. Get that started. Actually, high heat. Cut my onion. So you know what's going to happen. I need to... Hey Dave. Cover that. Take off the stem. Cut that in quarters. Let me put this up here. Now I'm not adding too much onion because I'm using a salsa which already has some onion. But I want to chop my onion and a little bit of garlic. And by a little bit, I mean just 1 clove. Because our salsa already has, but I want some of that fresh oil from the garlic. Want it finely chopped, scrape it down a little bit so you don't have any big chunks in your chili. Perfect. Actually, we're gonna keep that covered. So, oops, turned on the wrong one. So even if you start it cold like I am, because I turned on the wrong one, just this is the best spoon in the kitchen. Your hand. So just put it there, close it up. I'm going to close this up to avoid any emotions. Okay, and now I'm going to rinse everything. So, put that there. So I'm going to open up my black beans. These are just some black beans, no salt added. As you know, I'm in favor of things that don't have any added salt. I just don't think that's a good idea. Because I like to add the salt. I like to say how much I want in there. So I get the beans in here, give them a quick rinse. Come back here, and yes, I'm going to put some spinach. You may be thinking, spinach? Yes, I'm going to put some spinach in here, and it's going to be masked quite nicely. You won't even taste the flavor, but the goodness will be there, the health benefits will be there. And then I'm going to get some cilantro. one more thing. Which is not here, it's outside. Frozen corn. So let's take this back over here. Give it a quick rinse. Let that dry. Let's see how we're doing this over here. There we go. So while we wait for that to continue to cook, let's check on the chicken here. So you see that nicely done. They're just about done. But I need to chop all these things, except for the beans. Put all of this in there. You may get some beans in there, but that's alright. Make sure you get all your leafy greens in there. One more. Ah, there we go. Very good, so nicely chopped. Now I'm going to get all the other things that I need, like my corn. I don't need a lot, but I just need some. So about half of that bag. And let's go ahead and take everything else with us. So let's come over here. Just need a spoon. We can use this. So you want the high heat. You want to dump this in there, the beans and the corn. You have some mild salsa. You can get medium or hot, whatever you like. Put that in there. I like to add the juice of a lime or lemon. Half of that. Some of my spices, so I like to use oregano, and I love cumin. And then some of the final things that we need is this. Turn off our chicken. We're going to let it sit for a little bit. We don't want it to dry out. Look at that. One more piece. Let that sit for a little bit. And our salt. So we final season it with salt. And then we add our cilantro spinach mixture. You could also use kale. You could use, you don't want to use lettuce. Lettuce has a high water content, which will make it slimy instead of good, like this. So here you have it. I'm just going to mix it all up. As you can see, it's chili with some body. So it's a really thick chili. Of course, you can always add more salsa if you want it more soupy, like most chilies tend to be. But this one is got a little bit more body to it because of all the other ingredients we added. So I'm just going to let that warm for a little bit. Let's go back here. I'm going to cut our chicken into squares. It crisped up nicely. You can probably hear the little crunch. So I just want to make sure that we get it cut up nicely. All right. So here it's adding some more, there's some more liquid because when you boil it, then it'll create some more liquid. So I just add the chicken in there. Mix that up. Everything's nice and warm. Let's turn that off. Let's bring it over here. Let's serve it up. And I'll show you how I serve it up. I bought this little piece of cheese, yellow cheese. It's a Colby Longhorn, or you can get cheddar. And this is what I do. Like I said, if you wanted a little bit more soupy, just add twice as much of salsa or half of the ingredients. And of course, some yellow cheese. And that heat from the cooking will melt it. So you mix all that up. And there you have it, a quick, easy chili, a drier chili. A nice body chili that you can have anytime, under 10 minutes. So thank you. Signing off. I'll see you next time. Better than I expected. Do you like the show? What do you think about it? If so, share it. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You can even send a link via email. Do you know anyone who wants to learn how to cook real food in a little bit of time? Why not help them out? Share it. I would really appreciate it.